This is Bouillon. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and for those of you who are visiting for the first time, thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be making this classic bouillon, but you know what? I've just switched it up just a little bit just to make life easier. Come on into the kitchen, and I hope you guys will comment, will like, and you will subscribe. Thank you guys for coming into my kitchen. Let's get to it. Hi you guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. You know, I wasn't gonna be recording today, but as I started to cook, my son said to me, "Mommy, you're not gonna record it?" And I said, "No, I didn't feel like it, but you know what, let me do this. This is a quick bouillon that I'm making. I have my meat, okay, I have my beef and pork neck bones boiling right here, seasoned, and then I have watercress that I chopped up. I have my white potatoes, I have 3 carrots, I have spinach here, and my plantain. And I love this spinach, you guys, because it's organic spinach, and it comes right with the roots and everything like that. Only thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop them off. But you know what? It's such a, I know they sell them in the bag, like they call them CeeLo. But you know what? Try to see if you can find these spinach that you clean yourself and you take apart. You know, it's you know, and of course it doesn't have any kind of pesticides or anything because it is organic. But it's really good to show the kids, you know, how spinach really comes out from the ground. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, you guys, I'm gonna start chopping up my carrots, and I'm gonna cut up my spinach. I've already chopped up my watercress, and what I'm gonna do is cut up the plantains. I'm gonna put them I'm gonna put the greens in first, and then I'll add my potatoes and my plantains so it don't break up. So it's a really simple, nice meal to have, especially as it gets cool in the fall and winter months. So I'm gonna chop this up, and I'll show you guys what it look like. I'm going to be cutting a plantain on a bias, okay? I'll show you guys. Cutting my plantains. I've cut my carrots as well on a bias. I always cut them on a bias. And because the potatoes are pretty small, I'm going to leave them whole. But if you had like some big potatoes, you want them to be uniform. So if it was something this big, I would cut this in half. But since they're pretty small and they're all the same size, I'm going to leave them in whole. I'm also going to add in malanga. Okay, this is malanga. Okay, this is, I can't get it to focus. All right, but it's also tayo. Some people call it tayo. So I'm also gonna add that, and I'm gonna peel it, and then I'm gonna add it in as well. So you guys, let me drop all of my ingredients in. I'm gonna taste the liquid to see if it needs a little bit more seasoning. And of course, it's my garlic, it's my parsley, it's my fresh thyme. And then we're gonna see what it needs, and at this point we're gonna add the vegetables. Okay, nice pinkish color. And also it's used, I'll show you guys how we make another recipe, an appetizer with this, and it's called akra, and it's grated, and I'll show you guys soon actually how I'm going to be making it. So let me just dump my greens and carrots. And you see I've left the stems on it as well. Don't leave them too big, okay? That's a good size, small. I'm gonna let that break down. Okay. And I'll leave that in a couple. I'm gonna add my plantains. Just add it. I'm just gonna have to watch it really like a hawk. That's all. We'll pour everything in, you guys. Okay. And I'm gonna stir it. Okay, so I've added more liquid to this and submerged my vegetables inside of the liquid, and then now I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to cook it for about 35 to 40 minutes, okay? until it's completely reduced. And I'm also going to be adding dumplings to this, so it'll be a little bit before 45 minutes. So I'm going to fish out my Scotch bonnet. Put that to the side. A cup and a half of flour here, and I'm just going to add some cold water to this. It's not difficult, you guys. I'm going to about a quarter teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to stir this up. So you're going to just drop them in. Okay, it's not supposed to be wet. You're supposed to be able to roll them up. Okay, my dumplings are in. Let me turn off this water. And we're going to let them cook, okay? Once they start floating, they're pretty much ready. And this also is going to thicken it up. Thicken up your bouillon. This one. Okay, so I'm going to fish out the thyme. You can see the thyme sprigs. They're done. They've completely boiled out. You just turn it in, get some more in there, and I'm going to dump my bell peppers. I've tasted, and everything is on point, and at this point we're going to just leave our bell peppers in there, and then this is pretty much done. I'm going to give that a little, about 5 minutes, and then we're going to serve it, and that is it. So this is it, you guys. Completely done, delicious, good bouillon, simple, easy, without all of the hassle. My mother do it a little differently. She adds more stuff to this. She would add yam, she would add sweet potatoes, she would add a lot more. But like I said, I'm doing it more simple, but it is still gonna be delicious, you guys. You guys enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope that you will be able to try this recipe. God bless, love you, and thank you so much for watching. This is it, complete. You can see the potatoes in there, the plantains, the carrots. I have the malanga over here in the corner. I have I have that good broth. You see, my spinach is in there. I have my dumpling is also in there. So you guys, there's my meat. It's just amazing. You guys try this recipe. Like I said, I didn't do it the classic way, which would have yams, which would have more stuff in it. I just didn't feel like doing all of that. It takes more time. You can add seafood to this. You don't have to make it with pork. You can just make it with just beef. I've added beef and pork to this. But you can make it with only seafood. You can add crabs to it. But like I said, it's a weekday, and I just wanted to keep it simple for one day. I'm not having any invited guests. But you know what? Even if I had invited guests over, they would just enjoy it just as well. So you guys, try to make this recipe as best as you can make it. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys for watching. I love it that you guys can come back and visit this channel. And if you're a new visitor to me, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I love you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and please tell me if you've tried this recipe and if you changed anything in it, and if you have any suggestions for me. You guys, love you so much for watching. God bless. Enjoy. Stay safe, and may God bless you all. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've been affected.